lift an average ticket by 30% with the price ladder, use Decoy and anchors to lift an average ticket and to get more money and to generate more money in one purchase, and to make people who are just thinking and watching your price page to buy something instead of just leave. So today in this marketing meeting, in the Convert launch and in the Create Launch and Convert Club. If you're not a member of my school group, then I give you a link in the description so you can join and get these marketing meetings every Monday at this time. So let's see the price ladder in this presentation. The economics behind this price ladder, why price ladder works, price context, and buyers' behavior. So buyers don't act purely rationally. Price context shapes perceived value. Anchoring sets a reference price, making other prices feel cheaper. So if you anchor a set of price, make the other prices feels cheaper and a no-brainer. Decoy effect nudges choices by making one option look inferior. Compromise effects drive buyers to middle options see as a safer. So if the basic option is a little bit cheaper than the middle option, but the middle option has group costs, for example, and personal support, then it's a no-brainer, and people gonna buy the best option, the better option instead of the good option, so the basic option, and you get more revenue. Ethical considerations lift average ticket without adding fulfillment burden. Tire structure and performance. So you have 3 tires, a good, a better, and the best solution. 3 tires outperform 2, 4 tires confuse, 1 tire yields take it or leave it. The middle tires serve as a safe compromise between premium and basic. Engineer perceive differences via outcomes, speed, and support, not just features. So for the basic tires, you can have community support. On the better tire, you can get group coaching support, and on the best tire, you can have one-on-one support or priority support or something different. Engineer perceive differences via outcomes, speed, and support, not just features. Maintain clear price fences for accurate customer self-selection. Quantitative targets and data-driven decisions. Target 55-70% middle tire take rate post-launch. Model 20-35% revenue lift per sales via single pricing. Track attach rates on bumps and downsells for margin gains, and use daily conversion dashboards over one codes, prioritize data over feeling. So regularly check the percentage of how many people took each tire and which is the percentage between the tires. If a lot of people take the basic tire, then it's too good, and the anchor tire is not compelling enough. If a lot of people takes the best tire, then it's underpriced. Defining good, better, and best tires. So the good tire delivers the core promise without a standard speed, limited support. Targets price, sensitive buyer, and contrast middle tire. Avoid making it so weak that it hurts results. So it has to have the core component, but with basic support. The better tire is the same core promise for faster, easier, or with more guidance. Represents the middle hero option with meaningful outcome upgrades. So you can give group coaching calls for these people, or some better results, faster results, and better support. The best tire is the premium access, speed guarantees, done with you leverage. Aspirational and concrete with tangible outcome details. Price to absorb highest willingness to pay, exclusivity enforced. Tire design execution, so how to design your tires to make it the more compelling. Apply the value equation, increase dream outcome and perceived likelihood upward. Reduce time delay and effort without harming margin. Replace manual effort with scalable assets and templates, and enforce clear operational price fences to prevent benefits leakage. Anchoring and Decoy strategies, how to use anchors prices and how to use Decoy prices to make sure that people buys the best tire. Start pricing from the best tire to frame all others as deals. Include scarce, costly to fulfill elements like personal time or audits. Price so only serious buyers convert, no discounts, use time bond bonuses, protect margin by capping seats and using wait lists. So you can use bonuses which disappear after a time frame, or you can use limited seats for the best tire with a waiting list to generate more interest. Designing the Decoy offer, the Decoy purpose and ethics. The Decoy is a less attractive option near the middle tier tire price, missing key benefits. Demonstrate middle tires superiority via asymmetric dominance. Ethical, useful for a niche, avoid fake or meaningless features. So the Decoy tire is the basic tire, but you have to have some value in it, so don't make it weak. And it has to have a little bit cheaper option than the middle tire. Presentation and positioning. Position Decoy to the left, visually understated. Label clearly as basic. Avoid over-explaining in live presentation. Steer buyer attention toward the middle tire. So if you have a webinar or a challenge where you present your prices and your tires, don't over-explain the basic tires. So just go through it, basically what's in it, and move to the middle tire as soon as you can and talk about it more. Making the middle tire the hero, features and values. Default choice with best value badge, solves core problems, efficiency, includes onboarding sprints, coaching, templates, accountability support, not reliant on scarce personal times, scalable and profitable. The margin and engineering use group formats and pre-built assets to control COGs. Guard supports limit to prevent scope creep, and profit enables reinvestment in lead generation. So what you generate in the middle tire in the first 30 days, you can use it to generate more leads in the next day. Offer math and unique economics, pricing and cost modeling. Price top-down from willingness to pay, validate bottom-up against cost. Precisely model fulfillment time, variable cost, and support overhead. Contribution margins and capacity. Calculate margins per tires, track hours, and cost equivalences. Shift delivery from linear to leveraged formats where possible. Cap best tire capacity, scale revenue via middle tire. And revenue forecasting and sensitivity, model realistic take rates like 20-60-20 after optimization, layer order bumps and downsell attach rates, use sensitivity analysis to identify weakness, redesign if needed. So use downsells and use order bumps, which is usually a cheap offer, usually $27 to $97 for digital assets. You don't use order bumps for cause and for things what you have to manually work a lot. Use order bumps to like digital assets, pre-recorded videos or workshops, and pre-written things. Order bumps that print characteristics and pricing: small, high-value add-on priced 97 for digital, higher for services. It solves a micro problem, blocking progress, templates, audit, or workshops, and it promises speed and clarity. Minimal friction is key. For example, a checkbox at a checkout, but they just have to check and go to the purchase. Delivery and optimization: zero fulfillment bumps, pre-recorded or automated only. Measure attach rates, aiming for 25-45%. Test messaging iteratively. Optimize one bump before adding more. Downsells that save revenue. You can use downsells if people say no to your offer. Purpose and design: offered immediately after a no to preserve revenue and relationship. Lower scope, self-paced, favored calls, priced lower but outcome intact. Separate SKU with distinct enforced fence. Implementation and tracking: triggered in checkout or live calls with objection acknowledging copy. Limit downsell availability to avoid cannibalization. Track acceptance and upgrades to ladder. Measure lifetime value. Price presentation and visual hierarchy. So the layouts and the visuals for your pricing and your 3 tiers is the middle tier centered with the strongest emphasis, badge and height. Anchor on the right, Decoy on the left with lighter visuals, and design guides eyes movement silently. Messaging and clarity: lead with transformation outcome and timeline. List 3-5 benefits-driven deliverables. Avoid fluff. Show full price and simple payment options side by side, and include plain English guarantee near call to action. Make choice safe and quick. So your guarantee architecture. Types and matching confidence guarantees. What kind of guarantees can you offer to take your price? Unconditional guarantees boost conversion for low tickets. Conditional guarantees refund tied to buyer's effort and milestone completion. So to get a refund, the buyer has to go through several steps, usually the onboarding steps, to be able to get a refund. Performance-based outcomes guarantees with clear metrics and caps. Communication and risk management: transparency on conditions, timelines, prevent disputes. Combine guarantees with coaching and progress checks, and guarantees reward actions, not avoidance. Payment plans and cash strategy. Structure and pricing. Default the paid in full with bonuses. Plans come with premium. Plans priced to cover churn, admin, and capital costs. Avoid infinite terms. Protect PIF value with price fences and bonuses. Monitoring and engagement: track payment performance weekly, on time, diligency. Use tuning reminders and one catch up before suspending access. Enforce terms to protect community integrity. Trials and fast start mechanics. You can offer trials for your service if your business model lets it. Purpose and design. It lowers the trust threshold, accelerate adoption with short trials and fast wins. Bundle fast start sprints with middle tier, orientation within 48 hours. Use structured checklists and public milestones to boost momentum and retention. Avoid pitfalls, avoid free and open-ended trials, attracting the wrong buyers. Use deposits, milestone unlocks, and replacements for open access. track activation, and iterate sprint to shorten time to value. Objection-driven fact that says, so under your pricing page, under your tires design, put an objection-driven FAQs, construction and content built from real objections, what you see in calls and chats, reframe fears into reasons and talk like your customers talk, like your clients talk, not like some industry jargon. Prioritize price, time, confidence objections, keep answers concise and proof-backed, use mini case studies and links for deeper proof. Placement and optimization, place the FAQ directly under pricing cards to reduce bounce. Track clicks, update weak answers, and remove outdated questions. Keep living and current as a key sales asset. Social proof and risk reversal. So the proof elements use screenshots, metrics, and tire-specific before-after case studies. Avoid generic testimonials, highlight speed, ease, and verifiable claims. Placement and impact, place the proof blocks above the pricing and inside each tire card, combined with risk reversal, nil call to action, guarantees, limited seats, and deadlines, reduce fears and urgency, increases conversions. Presenting tires lives on calls and webinars, so approach and timing, present the letter of offer diagnosing buyer's gap and value need, show all 3 points, pause in the middle, ask which fits best, then silence. So ask people, is it a deal? Do you think you can use it? It's going to generate your results, and pause and let them think about it. Engagement and handling, preview early on webinars and re-show at close. So start talking about this early in your webinars and start talking about it towards the end. Use success stories for middle, highlight anchor, and budget good tire. Push with deadlines, use proof and risk reversal to handle hesitation calmly. Offer plan or downsells if fits is right and the tight. Handling pushback without discounting. So probing and addressing concerns, acknowledge the need to think and ask what specifically. So if they say they have to think about it, ask them what do they have to think about specifically. Use case studies, guarantees, and fast start to rebuild certainty. Make next steps small and clear. Specific objections. If the price is an objection, re-anchor the cost of inaction, offer payment plans as a bridge, and protect price integrity. If time is the objection, then reframe around time saved, offer trial or sprint, and commit to kickoff dates. And how to build it live, the 3-tier pricing card, transformation headline and timeline, short credibility proof, outcome bullet list, card name, the basic, pro, and elite. Pro centered with the best value badge, elite is the premium badge, copy tight and focused on outcomes. Benefits and payment options. The Pro is an onboarding sprint, weekly coaching, template library. The Elite is priority access, audits, and implementation sprints. And the Basic is the core curriculum, community support. Show paid in full and plans side by side with guarantee and order bump above pay button. Place objection-driven FAQ below pricing section for guided decision-making. KPI dashboard and triggers, metrics and benchmark. The primary metrics are the middle tier, take rate, revenue per sale. Secondary benchmark is order bumps attached, planned take rate, refund rate, time to first win. Track conversions by source, measure what matters. Targets and monitoring: aim to 55 to 70% middle, 20 to 30% entry, and 10 to 15% anchor take rates. Order bump attached 25-45%, refund under 5%. Fast first wins in the first 7 days, increase retention. Use simple dashboards with daily data pool, annotate tests, review twice weekly. Test plan and iteration cadence. Testing discipline: change one major variable at a time. Begin with pricing and tire contents, and next go to the placement and design. Use strategically sound A/B test. Run full buying cycles before decisions. Document hypotheses. Keep personal playbook of wins and achieves. Prioritization and schedule: prioritize by revenue, impact, and ease. Price endings, order of tires, headlines. Weekly cycles: set hypothesis Monday, review Friday. Ship continuous small improvements, stop harmful tests. Launch checklist and rollout, pre-launch testing, finalize copy, design, payment logic, and staging. Test all purchase path, emails, automations, legal pages, and mobile speed. Team enablement and support: provide talk tracks, walkthrough videos, scanned objection responses. Align support SLAs with tires promises for consistency. And the launch execution: use time-bound bonuses and anchor caps for urgency and scarcity. Monitor dashboard hour day 1, debrief after 72 hours. Treat launch as starting gun, not finish line. Iterate post-launch. So this is for the tires and how to use tires, decoy offers and anchor offers to buy your middle tire and make the most out of it, and to make people buy even if they wanted to leave, if they just see your basic tire. So this is how you create the tires, this is how you anchor them, and this is how you position them on your price page. So if you watch it on YouTube, then I would ask you to join my free community on School, the Create, Launch, and Convert. You can get free trainings and community support. And these Marketing Mondays, what we have today, every week. So you can get free webinars, and you can learn more from business building about everything, how to generate more profits in less time, and how to get your first 5 clients if you just start your company, to create a real living and breathing company and business finally, and start to make money. So I hope to see you in the group, and see you next Monday at this time.